Chosen ones, you do not want to miss this message. A warning has already been sent, and it carries immense weight. Your enemies, those who persist in attacking you, have been given one last chance. God has issued a clear message. If you do not retreat or cease your relentless pursuit, the disease will overtake you. Your rebellion is not just against yourself, but against the divine will that has chosen you for a greater purpose. Those who conspire in the shadows, plotting your downfall, have had the opportunity to receive mercy, but they continue to be driven by arrogance and blinded by their own pride. God's voice has reached them repeatedly, urging them to stop and reconsider, but they refuse, walking ever closer to danger. Now the balance is about to be broken, and the consequences will be released like a dam that finally gives way after being pushed to its limit. You, God's chosen ones, are at the center of this unfolding storm. You are not just passive victims of the cruelty of others, but also beacons of justice. Your righteousness has attracted the attention of heaven, and so you are aware of the unseen forces at work. God has already confirmed to you, in ways only you can understand, that the warnings have been given. There is no uncertainty or ambiguity, and you feel the weight of this knowledge as it resonates in your spirit. When God chooses to reveal the fate of your enemies, it is not to fill your hearts with pride or revenge. Rather, it is because your hearts have matured. You have learned to walk with integrity, even when surrounded by hostility. This maturity allows you to see beyond the immediate, perceiving the long arc of justice that, although slow, inevitably bends toward righteousness. You are not shaken by the temporary victories of your enemies, nor are you broken by the pain they cause. God reveals their fate because you have proven yourself capable of carrying this knowledge, understanding that justice is not about personal victory, but about restoring balance. As the consequences begin to unfold, your enemies may not understand it right away. They will continue to press forward, blinded by their self-sufficiency, as if nothing has changed. But you will notice, you will see the subtle changes, the cracks forming beneath the surface. What once seemed unshakable will begin to crumble. At first, it will be small things, a failed business, a soured relationship, a sudden loss of influence. But these are only the first tremors. The full weight of your choices is yet to come. You know this not because you wish it to happen, but because God has already revealed it. Your hearts, now strengthened by faith and tempered by adversity, are ready to witness this unfolding. You are not driven by revenge, but by a deeper understanding that justice must be done. Your enemies had the chance to change, to turn from their destructive path, but they refused. Now the consequences are in motion and will be inevitable. As all this unfolds, you stand firm. Your role is not to gloat or celebrate their downfall, but to continue to walk in the righteousness to which God has called you. The fate of your enemies is sealed not because of your actions, but because they ignored every warning. But you stand firm, knowing that God's justice is not to be feared by the righteous, but by those who choose to disregard it. The time for spectators is over. The inner order was created to gather warriors like you, to sharpen your swords and be ready for what is to come.